Welcome to Toy Business Unboxed, your gateway to the secrets of the toy industry. Here, Jason Shea, a toy entrepreneur and expert in the field.
Every product we develop is really inspired by some of the real life experience that we have with our son.
60% of all toys last year were sold on Amazon, which is incredible.
Be passionate about it because it's a road, it's a journey.
Like when you have an idea that you think is like gonna somewhat like change the world, make things better, I'd say go for it.
We'll guide you through the enchanting world of toy design, marketing, and manufacturing. Now let the unboxing begin.
Welcome back to another episode of Toy Business Unboxed podcast. I'm your host, Jason Shea. Today, we sit down with Daniel, the founder of Pinnacle Puzzle, Australian-based company that brings amazing product to the world. He have the first limited edition collectible puzzle, and he also collaborate with artists. Well, without further ado, I would love to have Daniel to introduce himself and talk about the wonderful product and the company he have. So thank you so much for joining us on the podcast today.
Yeah. Hi, Jason. Thanks for having me. So I'm Daniel, and I'm the owner and creator of Pinnacle Puzzle.
For anyone new that's to the Pinnacle Puzzle, what is it and how does it make different than all the other normal Jigsaw puzzle that's out?
Well, it's the first limited edition collectible Jigsaw puzzle. And when I say limited edition, so all puzzles are numbered and they've all got a limited number to them. And then we have the signed editions, which are hand signed and by a featured artist, which is Franco.
Okay. Yeah, that's very unique. Not a lot of people in the puzzle space do that.
No, it's the first time this concept has been launched like this. And another special feature about their whole concept is each puzzle comes with a patented puzzle display case.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically you do the display case, you do the base, you do the puzzle within it, you complete the puzzle, then you clip in the top pieces and then you can hang it straight to the wall.
You don't need to do the puzzle glue.
No puzzle glue, no nothing. So, yeah.
I see. That's very unique. But let's take a step back. How do you even got into doing and making this puzzle to begin with? What was the behind it?
Yeah, so the toy industry is completely new to me. So my background is event hire and recycling in a recycling bottle yard. Yeah, so this idea was formed during COVID. You know, there was lockdowns and people were stuck at home. And basically there was an article that came out and it said that everyone was, stuck at home doing jigsaw puzzles and the jigsaw puzzle sales went crazy.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. So I started researching limited edition collectible jigsaw puzzles and I was searching like the whole web and nothing came up. So then I thought, I might be onto something here.
Yeah.
Then I started researching, I've got the idea of being limited edition collectible puzzle, but then how's it going to become collectible? It needs to be permanently displayed.
Yeah.
So you can't just do the puzzle and then what do? The only option is to go and send it off to get framed, which, you need puzzle glue. It's inconvenient. It's too expensive and most people won't do it. So then basically you do the puzzle and put it back in the box. It will never become collectible. So then I thought, I need a display case that fits in the box so you can do the puzzle, within it and then display it. Then it's got a high chance of becoming collectible. So that's how that whole journey and idea was formed during COVID. And then I started my journey and it took me about 3 years to sort of from start to launch. And then I got it going.
And I think you have one of your product sample with you, if you don't mind showing.
Yeah. So I've done the first series, which is the artist series. And we've got one artist on board, which is Franco, and that's split into 2 categories.
Yeah.
So we got 3 of the white box puzzles, which are the limited edition, but they're numbered only. And then we have 3 of the black box puzzles, which are signed editions, and they're all hand signed by the artist Franco. So I'll show you just the numbered only. So these are the puzzles here, right? And they're all box, right? And puzzle have a number on them, and that's the back of the box. Now, the signed editions, these ones here, also have a unique number, right? Mm-hmm. This one, there's only 1,000 of them. So this one's 652 of 1,000, but it also has been signed by Franco. And all hand signed. And that's the box. And I'll show you the display case now. Or inside you also get the puzzle, but it comes in a nice cloth bag like that. And then you get the puzzle pieces within it there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You also get a keyring.
Okay.
Yeah. You get certificate of authenticity, and this is showing Franco signing the puzzles.
Yeah.
information about the artist and the series. So you've got the limited edition numbered, and then you've got the 3 signed ones, and they vary. So these 2 here, there's 2,000 of each, and then it
Yes.
goes limited to 1,000.
Yeah.
Then these 2 are 1,000 prints each, but they're hand signed, and this one's the most limited of 500 and hand signed.
I see. Okay.
Then this is a signed piece. This is the hero piece. It comes in its own little case.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it opens up, and that's the piece there, and that's also number 2.
Okay. Yeah, definitely very unique. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the case. It comes flat packed.
Yeah.
It comes in 8 pieces,
Mm-hmm.
which fits in the box. Nicely fits in the box like that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you do the base of it, which acts as a tray. So you can start the puzzle. If you don't finish it, you can move it around, which is very convenient.
Yeah.
If you finish it, you clip in the top pieces, and it's all done. This is
Okay. Yeah.
half of it.
Very nice. Yeah.
2 options to mount it to the wall. There's string and there's pads. So either way,
I see.
That's it.
I see. But it is a very innovative design. Since this concept is really new, that's some of the reception you're getting in the industry so far.
So people absolutely love it, right? But it's about educating the market. So
Yeah.
in Australia, a premium puzzle goes for about $60,
Yeah.
right? Australian. But mine start at $170 to $270.
Whoa, that's a big difference.
So
Yeah.
when people see the price, they first think, well, why is it so expensive? That's the first question.
Yeah.
So when you educate it and they understand what they're getting, they really can see the value. Just to frame a puzzle is about $100, $150, right?
Mhm.
So you're getting the frame, you're getting a piece of art, hand signed, you're getting all the inclusions for $170 to $270.
Mhm.
Then people start understanding the value. They can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's about educating the market. But once people have it, they absolutely love it. Then we've got a lot of repeat customers.
Yeah, and also that display case is a unique pattern that you came up with, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I've been doing the patents now for about 2 years. And I've got a lot of countries approved. Australia, US, Europe, China, India. There's another 4 or 5 countries involved, but there's a lot.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier it took a few years to develop and design that case. What was some of the biggest hurdle during the developmental?
Well, it was so hard for me because like I said, I knew nothing about designing a product or this industry. So sort of learning as I was going. So I've made a lot of mistakes and had to fix a lot of mistakes. But the first process of the case was I just did pen to paper and I drew something up and then trying to work out how it was going to fit in the box. And
Yeah.
it needed to be split up into 8 pieces. From there, I did a design myself out of balsa wood, and that's as far as I could go. Then basically I approached some engineers and then they did some amazing CAD drawings back and forth until we were happy with the drawings. And then we started the whole process of prototypes.
I
And the
see.
first few were 3D printed parts.
Yeah.
And we did a couple of machined prototypes, completed machined prototypes. And then once we were happy with the final product, we moved to injection molding.
I see.
Yeah.
And for your particular design, obviously it is very unique. Have you think about just selling the case by itself?
Yeah, I am selling the case by itself now too. Yeah.
How is that going? Do you get people want to just get the unique case that you have
Yeah,
for their own puzzle?
Yeah, definitely. So, but basically I'm only targeting Australia at the moment. And because there's a lot of components that I have to import and manufacture, like I've got the puzzle cutting machine, which I do myself. So I cut my own puzzles and stuff like
You
that.
still cut that yourself in Australia.
Yeah, I cut my own puzzles. So I do that
Okay.
part. Then there's the case, the injection molding part is done in Malaysia. So I have to send it over. Then the boxes somewhere else, I have to send them over. And then I have to put it all together. And for me, the cost is very high. So it's okay. It's just, it's going to be hard for me to scale this product.
Yeah, I think figuring out the supply chain and the manufacturing, maybe ideally at least in same country, that will really save a lot of cost.
Yeah.
Sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I think moving forward for me for this product, if I do want to scale, is me maybe teaming up with a larger manufacturer or a larger brand. So teaming up with them or maybe doing a licensing deal. where they can license the product and then they do it.
I see. Well, I know we met at Nuremberg Toy Fair, but did you got some potential licensing partner you're talking to from that fair? From that?
Yes, I had conversations with a couple of big manufacturers, some big brands,
Okay.
and they were very interested in the product.
I
So
see.
we're still talking now, and it's exciting. Nothing's happened yet, but it's definitely positive and exciting. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
The licensing deal, based on my experience, does take a while to find a
Yeah,
license.
like I said, this is all new to me. So I'm just, is this right? Is this wrong? I'm just learning as I'm going. But it's been fun. The whole process has been fun and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's definitely a very, very unique product. And what is your vision for the company? Are you trying to design more or working with other artists, like kind of applying the same
Yeah,
concept?
I am. I'm working on series 2 now with
Oh,
with
okay.
an artist. Yeah.
I
So
see.
I've been working on that for about 3 months now. I'm hoping to launch that in the next 2 to 3 months.
I see. I see. I see.
Yeah.
I know you're really going after the high-end audience right now based on your positioning, pricing, and limited edition. Did you think of like maybe switching to more of a family friendly that's lower price in the future?
Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah. But I think for that, I need to get the costs down and I need to partner with
Okay.
someone for that to happen,
Yeah, for mass production.
for mass production. So, yeah. So most of my sales now is just through Meta, and that's another thing I've had to learn too, all Meta ads and stuff like that.
How's that going?
Good now. It's the last
Oh.
3 months has been good, but before that, I was getting the sales, but I was losing money. It was costing me more in advertising, to get the sales. And I had companies managing it for me, and there was another cost, involved.
Yeah.
It was just getting too hard, and I thought, you know what, I've got to take control. So I've just learned it myself. Now it's starting to work.
What kind of creative assets has been working for you for Meta ads? Is it mostly video, images?
Because videos really explain the product.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of video have you tried? Is it like testimonial video or just you explaining the product yourself?
Not me. I've got someone else explaining the product, but it's showing the product, explaining it, showing everything, what it is. And that's really been working. When people see it,
What is inside? Yeah.
inside and what you're getting, then when people understand it, that, like I said, they see the value.
Yeah. Because otherwise, just like you say, it's like they look at the price tag. It's like, why is it cost so much? They really
That's
can't
the
tell
first
you.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always
So
the first question.
It's about educating the market.
Yeah, but looking back in your journey so far, what are some of the lessons that you learned that you wish you knew before you launched this business altogether?
I've learned a lot of lessons.
Okay.
And each time you make a mistake, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true.
And so if I knew what I was doing or I had guidance, maybe I could have saved, lots of money. Like so far it's been, it's been a big investment, but you just have to keep going, with it. And I've believed in this product from day one and I was always going to get it going. So, and I've just pushed through and this is where I am now.
I see. Well, but I think you're getting some momentum. Obviously, there's still a lot of hurdle you need to overcome. So.
There's still some hurdles, but I can see the positive side to it now. Like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's starting to get momentum now, which is nice,
Yeah.
And getting that validation from, a couple of those big manufacturers too, that really liked it and interested in it, which was nice.
How about retail channel locally in Australia? Have you got your game into some retail channel yet?
I have a few stores, but that also is a bit tricky too.
Oh.
It's harder with the cost of my product, what it cost me.
Yeah.
I really needed to get it to a lower price.
Right. Well, typically retailer asking for 50% off of your MSRP. If your cost itself is not like low enough, there's no margin to do retail.
Yeah, and if you want to really get this product, to expand globally, you have to get the distribution price, which is even lower. So you have to distributor, which they're about 30%, they take about 30% and then they have to sell it to the wholesalers.
Yeah.
So that's why I think moving forward, I probably will need to, team up with someone, big manufacturer. So we'll see.
I see. Yeah, but I think you definitely have a very interesting product if you can get obviously the manufacturer and the number to work. And is most of your puzzle 1,000 piece that you are currently?
Yeah. So I've decided to stay with 1,000 piece because it's obviously the most popular size, which is actually 1,008 piece, but they call it 1,000 piece.
Oh, okay.
And then my signed puzzles 994 pieces.
Why is there a 6-piece difference?
Because there's one big piece. So there's 15.
Ah, okay. That's a big sign piece. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which is 15. So
I see. Yeah. How does your customer like react to the sign and all the like the special treatment that you have with your puzzle?
yeah, people love it.
Find a lot of your customer that's already following the artist and just find out that he also have a puzzle, or is the other way around?
Yes, definitely. Yes. So that's we have some customers that are following the artist that have bought the puzzle.
I see.
But most of them are just people that love the concept. You know, there's obviously people that love art and love the pictures, but there's also people that just love the concept. You know, there's people that love doing puzzles, and it's also an amazing gift. It's a premium gift. So there's a lot of
That's true.
guys that have been buying it too.
True. I see. It's almost like a home decoration item.
Yeah, it is. So right now I'm focusing on artists. So everything that an artist will do will go into the artist series. But moving forward, I can do a different category. So there's potential of doing memorabilia. So anything to do with movies or events, that could go into memorabilia.
That might be a good angle to go.
Yeah, so that's an option. And then it could be another category where I do original series, which is licensed prints. So, you know, you could do a really cool collectible Disney range or something like that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different angle or different direction you can take the company to next as well. Okay. And as we're kind of wrapping up today's interview, if you have to share just one piece of advice with someone that's just getting started in the toy and game industry based on your experience, what would that be?
Well, if someone has an idea, a good idea they want to launch, I think you have to be determined and you have to believe in that in your product, and then you'll get it going. But the only problem is before you do it, I think what is also important is get some validation on your idea stuff, because there's a lot of people that have an idea and they believe in it, but it's just not going to work, you know. And before you spend all this time and money into it, maybe I think get some validation. And if people are saying, wow, you've got a really good idea, this is cool, then go for it.
Okay, that's a solid piece of advice. Thank you so much for sharing that. And for our audience that would love to learn a little bit more about you, your brand, and your product, where is the best place for people to find you online?
Currently just online, so at pinnaclepuzzle.com.au, and then all the puzzles there.
Okay, we'll make sure we also include that in our show note. And thank you again for your time and sharing your story, your journey with our audience today on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for our audience for tuning in to this particular episode of Toy Business Unboxed podcast. I hope today's conversation gives you some practical insight and fresh inspiration for growing your own toys or game brands. This podcast is proudly brought you by Toy Launch, a leading marketing and growth partner for toys and game company. Toy Launch, we help brands scale on Amazon and beyond through full service account management, PC, SEO, creative catalog optimizations, marketing, and more. If you are looking for a proven team that understands both the toys and game industry and e-commerce marketing, we are here to help. If you'd like a personal breakdown of your brand, your opportunity, and your best next step, you can schedule a free consultation session with us. Just visit toy-launch.com/schedule. If you want to connect with other toys and game founders, join our new community, Toys and Game Launchpad, at toy-launch.com/group. For more resource update and industry insight, visit us at any time at toy-launch.com. Until next time, keep innovating, keep creating, bring joy to toys. Jason Shea signing off on the Toy Business Unboxed podcast. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good one.